God warned you about this week, April 27th through May 3rd. I'm not even kidding. I wish I was. If there's any video you need to watch this week, this is the one. You guys have seen what's happening in the world, right? Well, let's just say something's gonna happen this week that's gonna change the world for forever. And listen, I'm not talking about the world. I'm talking about yo world. And I know this video got your attention. I had to clickbait you because these type of videos get your attention. You're so fascinated with what happens in the world. But why does it matter what happens in the world if you can't even fix the problems that are happening in yo world? And I'm not coming at you. I'm preaching to myself and I'm just letting you listen. Let's change our worlds this week. Let's change our life. And how are we gonna do it? Let's do one thing. The Bible gives us a very clear instruction on one thing we need to do that will absolutely change our life. And you know what it is? Focusing on God. Because let's be real. You've been focusing on all your stress, all your burdens, on the world, on the latest conspiracy, and you wonder why you feel so stressed out, anxious, depressed, and far away from God. Because whatever you feed grows. Think about it. If you have two wolves, one is in the dark and one is in the light, which one will survive? The one that you feed. And if you've been feeding fear, your fear is gonna grow. If you've been feeding anxiety, your anxiety is gonna grow. But if you feed your faith and you start focusing on God, your life will completely change this week. I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna show you a picture and I want you to tell me how many red cars are in that picture. And I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to identify as many red cars as you can see. All right, you ready? Go. Now, without going back, how many black cars were there? And I'm willing to assume you have no idea. Why? Because your mind went straight to the red cars. And that's because your mind is really good at finding whatever you tell it to look for. That's why Jesus said, if you seek, you will find. If you look for problems, you're gonna find more problems. But if you look for God, you're gonna find God. And 2 stories in the Bible that I think go perfect with this is number 1, Peter, when he was walking on water. Peter was walking on water as long as he kept his focus on Jesus. But as soon as he turned away, got distracted, and started focusing on the storm, he started to sink. And that's why the Bible says, if you keep your mind on God, he will keep you in perfect peace. Peace doesn't mean you won't have problems, but it does mean your problems won't have you. 2nd story is David and Goliath. When everybody saw Goliath, they were terrified because they were focused on the size of the giant. But when David pulled up, he was confident. He wasn't scared at all. And why was that? Not because he was looking at a different giant. He saw the same giant. He just had a different focus. He wasn't focused on the size of the giant. He was focused on the size of his God. When Peter looked at Jesus, he walked on water. When David looked at God, he took down Goliath. And when you start looking at God this week, your life will absolutely change. And just to show you that you can find God wherever you look for him, there's been a mini Jesus in this video the entire time. Have you seen him? He's been right here the entire time. You can go back to the very beginning. Nothing about the video changed. You just change your focus. And when you change your focus, God will change your life. Can I get a amen?